tools using your voice and headset, and works on desktop, mobile, and mobile devices.
Hi. So we're a web VR-based tool for facility production workflows. And if I can figure out which button makes the slide better. So there we go. In VR. So there's a few problems with creating VR content, and as well as content and advertising. One, where's my media? Lack of quality content being produced due to a lack of quality production tools. Right now, the workflows can take a lot of time consuming, and can be expensive. To have monetization, we need more quality content being produced. Real-time collaboration tools for VR is another lacking area. And speed, obviously turnaround times, uploading your content, working on the content, the faster the turnaround, the more quickly you can get out there. And the various tools for consuming and viewing quality content are still kind of lacking. So our solution is this web-based production tool. It accelerates VR 360 and augmented reality content workflows, and plans to monetize that content and also lower production costs. So why did we choose WebVR? Well, WebVR is hardware agnostic, works on many devices, it's in browser, there's no software to install, there's a low cost of entry for the user, existing support and standardization, and we're expecting widespread adoption over the next few years. So our technology, one, is AdVR, allowing creatives to make creative decisions as to how that content can exist in the VR, AR, or 360 video world to make it a more relevant part of the story by giving producers and creative teams more control over how that content will go into, advertising content will go into final content. We have what's called a VR bin. Just like you have an editing bin if you're an editor, you can drag and drop VR content into it, including graphics, 3D models, and overlays, and edit that in real time. Changes are instantly available for review and approval. Excel Pro, which is our own based advanced file uploader for quickly uploading lots of files to VR. You're using, dealing with not only larger files, but also sometimes 16 or more files for a single VR experience. Stack together multiple workflows, so VR also has a big workflow problem, and that's how you can make turnaround times quicker by essentially making workflows as easy as an easy button. And we've also got full API for integration with third parties, so our software can be integrated into other platforms. This is just a snapshot of our media desktop. We've got media bin, file and folder structure, VR player, and you can see that we've overlaid some text and graphics. You can make notes and comments, keep track of different asset versions and workflows and metadata and shares. It's just meant to be a very easy web-based tool to use, and works not only on a computer but also on a mobile handset. So most of you already know this. The VR AR market is expected to hit 120 billion by 2020. What we want to do is bridge the ad insertion process with the creative process, and that will help us reach a larger total available market. Our system also supports traditional video workflows. It's not just limited to AR and VR. This will, if there's maybe a potential company that wants to move away from a platform that doesn't support AR and VR, we can also support their older workflows. So our projection and goals. The first kind of key area that we're hitting is trying to deploy our tools in studios that are creating VR content. That's kind of low-hanging fruit for us, so we can help them produce more quality content for a lower budget with smaller staff. We're turning out more content with the same resources, and that's kind of our value proposition to those clients. We want to connect with pioneering advertising. We want to put advertising in VR. The ads don't have to necessarily be VR. The scope is to make them part of the VR experience, a more seamless and enjoyable experience. It could also be an entire VR ad. And also deploying, giving a license for our VR player to to places where there's a lot of VR content that may want to use some of these tools for it's kind of augmented video experiences or mixed reality experiences. So our growth strategy, as mentioned before, we're focusing on these production distribution tools to increase VR content creation, enable easy publishing to content and platforms. We also will partner and are partnering with technology resellers and integrators to help move along adoption. This isn't here yet, but we want to create an advertising marketplace for selling premium interactive ad space within the created and curated content. And again, deploying our player as many places as we can. And licensing that player API to third parties.